hi there. Okay, we want 1 billion white Australians. The white Australian population is a very small population, barely 25 million white people in Australia. So we plan on a massive, super happy, super peaceful, and super nonviolent campaign to have over 1 billion white Australians. We plan on using extreme super happy costumes, getting all the white Australians, to have this mass focus on 1 billion white Australians. One is having super happy businesses all throughout Australia saying, hey, super happy, super peaceful, and super nonviolent, 1 billion white Australians. Condition the white Australian population to see themselves as 1 billion white Australians. Every time white Australians see each other, they're going to raise their hands in the air and say, 1 billion white Australians. 1 billion white Australians. It'll condition the white Australians to see themselves as 1 billion white Australians. We plan on a massive campaign for this, because Australia has a very small population, and compared to all those other countries that it's surrounded by, it's massively small. It needs to massively increase its population to become like a superpower, and to basically be able to defend itself. And it'll be cool to have 1 billion white Australians. You know what I mean? Okay, and I mean, there are countries much smaller than Australia with much higher populations. So Australia definitely needs, a much higher number, 1 billion white Australians. Another kind of fun tactic that we're gonna have is, every time, this is kind of off the top of my head, but this is a plan that we have. When white Australians see each other, they're gonna raise their hands in the air and say, hey, every white Australian couple, let's have 10 kids or more each. Every white Australian couple should have 10 or more kids. It'll condition themselves, it'll condition white couples to want to have a lot more kids. Because if white couples keep hearing that every white Australian couple has 10 or more kids, has 10 kids or more, it'll condition them to want to have a lot of kids. It might not be 10 kids, it might be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 kids or more, but 10 kids or more, for the Australians. So like every white Australian couple, let's have at least 10 kids. And this doesn't have to necessarily be straight couples. It can also be gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and queer couples. Like every white GLBTQ couple, let's have 10 kids or more each. A lot of them do have natural born kids. I know that, So basically, straight couples, that's definitely going to target straight couples, and GLBTQ couples, they're going to have like 10 kids or more each. So basically, the white birth rate in Australia is going to massively multiply. So every time white Australians see each other, they're going to raise their hands in the air and say, every white Australian couple, let's have 10 kids or more each. 1 billion white Australians. It'll be really, really cool now, Bob. So we plan on a massive campaign for this using super happy costume. And again, there will be no discrimination whatsoever towards any other race. It's just a super happy campaign at billions of more white people. No discrimination towards any other race, no matter who they are. No discrimination towards any mixed couples, mixed whatever. Just, super happy billions of more white people. So we're planning a massive campaign to use super happy costumes and have billions and at least 1 billion more white Australians. If it's done very super happily, very super peacefully, and very super non-violently, using super happy marketing tactics, it could totally work, and we plan a massive campaign for that. So let's have over 1 billion white Australians, and every white Australian couple have at least 10 kids or more each. That'd be really cool, that.